Hi, this is Stacy Sims. I'm the founder of City Silence and the True Body Project, and I'm excited to share a meditation with you today. So I want to repeat a couple of tips in case this is the first time you're seeing this video, and I'll be brief. So for me, I think that you should do your best to get comfortable before starting a meditation practice. So if that means sitting in a chair, it means sitting on the couch, that is totally awesome. If it means sitting with your back up against the wall to give you spine support, that is what you should do. I'm sitting on the floor, but just know that when I first started meditating, I sat in a chair for at least a year before I started doing a cross-legged practice, and I'm pretty agile. It was just easier for me to concentrate on staying longer in the meditation than feeling uncomfortable in my body. But if you're going to sit on the floor, elevate your hips a little higher than your legs. I just have a couple of yoga mats I'm sitting on, so that's a nice way to do it. So wherever you are, you want to ground yourself, feel your feet, feel your base. You want to find your spine. You might want to just take a second to free the spine a little bit before settling in, moving the shoulders. You want to pick a hand posture. I like hands up, palms up, because it helps open up my chest. Which I tend to collapse forward because I write a lot and I'm on social media a lot, so I need to counteract that. I like to close my eyes, but you can also keep your eyes open, setting a soft gaze on something that's not moving. So those are the tips. So today's meditation is going to be a bit of an interpretation of how I sometimes use my mind to concentrate on a few things that help me sort of track how I'm doing in my life. So this isn't about making my mind stop, my thoughts stop. It's about thinking in a very particular way. So I'm going to talk you through them, and I invite you to try them on your own. So I'm going to talk and try to give a little bit of space for silence for you to practice some of these in your own way with me. All right, so I'm going to put my hands up. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to orient by first just feeling where I am touching the ground, noticing what I am hearing, noticing the sensations of my body, bringing my attention to my breath, dropping the breath into the body. I always like to prep my body first. So I'm a practitioner of 12-step work, meaning I'm a recovering alcoholic. And one of the slogans that they use in order for you to make sure you're doing okay and you're not about to return to behavior that's not going to be useful is when one starts feeling agitated, or in my case it was more like a craving or something, you would think about the word halt. Meaning, are you hungry? Are you angry? Are you lonely? Or are you tired? Knowing that if you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, that you're not likely to make the best choices. So let's start with H. Hungry. Not only are you hungry, but what does hungry feel like in your body? Let's look at anger. Is there something I'm angry about, agitated about, frustrated about? Is there something that is bothering you? Let's say there is. Take a second to track down, when you bring that thing to mind that might be bothering you, what is the sensation in your body? When I am feeling angry, my body has certain things it's doing. My pelvic floor tightens, my stomach tightens, my chest tightens, probably my jaw tightens, my hips tighten. If I let all those muscles release to the best of my ability, I am no longer feeling angry. You may also start to come to appreciate that is hunger the same feeling as angry. These are somatic or body-based profiles, patterns, habits. The more we learn about ours, the more control we have over our responses to the world. Let's think about lonely for a second. For me, I use loneliness and isolation are things I need to check in on. I can spend a lot of time by myself, which can be a real strength. But sometimes I feel like I'm missing community, mainly because I'm not seeking it. Hungry, angry, lonely. Let's look at the T in Halt, tired. Oftentimes, I think we just believe that everybody is tired, everybody doesn't sleep. The world just doesn't allow us to catch up with sleep or feel energized consistently. That really just means our nervous system's out of whack. But what does tired feel like? By reflecting on these principles, these states of being, states of mind, and by continuing to drop the focus back into what's my body like when that happens? What's my breath like when that happens? Is its own medicine for the body. So focusing on hunger, anger, loneliness, tiredness. I usually add in, my word is now halt-ic, so I added an I and a C because I do investigate isolation independently, and I also investigate caffeine independently. Because if I use too much caffeine, That means that I'm really doing too much of activating the part of my nervous system that doesn't really need more activation. I don't need my heart to race faster or my brain to work faster. So you might want to come up with your own acronym, or you might want to add on a couple of letters. And sometimes I'll get through that inventory, and it's just what I needed to be able to settle into a space of just sitting, breathing, being. I promise you, the more you sit, the better you will feel. Let's take our palms, put them together to rub them, create some heat. Cover your eyes, open your eyes into the darkness of the palms, then massage your face back open, or not open, massage your eyes open. Maybe pinch the ears. So, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you press pause or halt, if you will, as many times a day as you can, and we'll see you soon.